Okay. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. Sorry for a little bit of a delay in the start. I was having technical issues again. I'm in for Kristen today from afar. The cages are my bunnies, so they might be hopping around and you might get a Tarzan debut. But anyway, good morning. I hope that you're well, or afternoon, or evening, or middle of the day. We are going to start on our backs in Shavasana. So go ahead and take your legs out long, arms alongside of you, palms facing up. Maybe closing down the eyes if you crawl out of bed. Just making your way back to that space between sleep and awake. Then as you're here, go ahead and bring your hands on your belly, left underneath the right, letting the elbows come down to your mat. And taking notice of your morning breath here, your own rhythm, your own aliveness. Noticing the air flowing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly. Noticing any tension in the shoulders, the face. Getting into that practice of noticing. Leaving the judgment behind. And then from here, go ahead and release the arms above the head, taking a nice, good morning stretch. And then exhale, hands alongside of you, palms facing up. And then inhale, another big body stretch. And exhale, soften, arms alongside of you. One more big breath in, reach tall. And exhale, go ahead and soften. And then from here, go ahead and take the soles of your feet to your mat. Taking your knees side to side. And then from here, taking your soles of your feet up to your ceiling or your sky, whatever you're looking at. Maybe taking the arms above the head. Doing whatever feels good this morning, waking up. And then go ahead and point, flex the toes. Maybe take some rolls in the ankles in all directions. And just letting that blood release down the legs after laying in bed. Or if you were sitting, if you're taking this at night. Just getting a nice reverse of the blood flow here to start the day or end the day. Or keep going in the day. And then from here, go ahead and grab the backs of the thighs. Give yourself a nice big roll all the way up over the knees. Shoulders stacked on top of wrists. Fingers are nice and wide. Curl the toes, sit the hips back, getting a gentle stretch in the feet and the arms. Then inhale, just pull forward into tabletop. And then exhale, sit the hips back to the heels. Inhale, pull forward. And exhale it back. Staying on the curled toes to get a little bit of an extra stretch in the feet. We're going to come into some wrist rolls. We're going to be on the wrists a little bit a lot this morning, so I want to make sure that we Make sure you're going both ways. And then taking them back down to the mat, either out to the sides or facing the knees. Do what feels good to get that nice stretch in the wrists and forearms. Just breathing in and breathing out. And then go ahead and bring your hands back to center. Kick that left foot out. Right toes are going to come out to the end of your mat. Peel the right arm up, fingertips to the ceiling, and then go ahead and take the right bicep over the right ear. Feeling this nice stretch from the tip of the fingers all the way down to the toes. And as you're here, go ahead and roll the right shoulder open, pressing your mat away with that left hand. Again, maybe closing the eyes, reaching long, making space in the body. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale that right arm back up and exhale. Take a big sweep with that arm down to the mat. Go ahead and bring your knees back to center. Shift your hips side to side. Kick the right toes out. Send the left foot back. Peel open the left arm. Again, activate here, so press into your mat with your right hand, reaching up and out of the left hip, rolling the left shoulder open, and when you're ready, draping that left bicep over the left ear. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Tucking the tailbone, take one more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, send the fingertips right back up. And exhale, hand and knee to the mat. Go ahead and bring your toes together to touch. Sit your knees back. Child's pose. Feels so good in the morning. It's up to you if you want to walk the fingertips out a little bit more or just take that restorative, softening, nice release in the upper back. Just going to check to make sure that. Okay. Hopefully I'm not cut off, and I apologize if I am. Taking another breath in, and a breath out. One more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, come right back up to tabletop. Feel free to move through a couple cat-cows here. Just opening up the spine, taking what you need, letting go of what you don't. And then when you're ready, go ahead and curl the toes, send the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. So it's morning, so we might be a little bit more stiff since we haven't, or maybe you have. Again, it might not be morning for you. I keep forgetting that. But just taking notice of your down dog here, letting your heels sink down, feeling what's happening in the back of the legs, feeling what's happening in the side bodies, pressing the heart back towards the thighs. Neck is nice and soft. Maybe open, close the jaw, shake the head, yes and no, whatever you need. Shake all the crazies out. Maybe toes lift off the mat. Take another breath in and a breath out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise on your toes. Bend deep, look at your hands. And we're just going to walk towards our wrists. Once you're there, heel toe your feet together. Take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back. So as you're here, press into the shin, shoulders bent away from the ears, pulling the belly button up towards the spine, gaze is right above the toes. Stay for another inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And a breath out. This time, inhale, extend through the crown of the head. And release down, tucking the head and the elbows in, letting the hips sink maybe a little further than usual. And then from here, exploding through the heels, maybe toes lift. Inhale, arms come all the way up. And then exhale, hinge at the waist, swan dive. Big breath in, halfway lift, flat back. Plant your hands, step back. Your choice, you can do drop the knees, lift the toes, or go right into your chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, tailbone high, down dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, we rise. Bend deep, look at the hands, walk, step, maybe float this time to the front, up to you. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, tuck and melt. Big breath in, reach tall, fingers wide. And exhale, lead with your heart, making space in the chest. Breath in, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Your choice, however you get there. Trying to be mindful of each movement. Take an inhale here. And exhale, heels sink. Inhale, we rise. Bend deep, look at the hands, walk, step or float. Breath in, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we melt. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Just like the sun. And then exhale, let it go. Breath in, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, plant the hands, step it back. High to low, push up. We'll meet in down dog. Take a breath in here. And a breath out. Inhale, rise high, bend deep, look forward, walk, step, float. This time, hips sink low. Arms come up, Yukatasana or chair pose. So sinking the hips down, really grounding through your heels. Maybe even lift your toes off your mat. And then once you're here, squeezing the legs together, really being mindful of tucking your tailbone, dropping the shoulders down like they're big, heavy earrings. Fingers are soft, face is soft. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, go ahead and straighten the legs, send the heart to the heavens. And then exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, swan dive down. Big breath in halfway. Plant your hands, step it back. Take the knee variation, high to low, or go straight to down dog. All options. Child's pose, Shavasana. All options as well. Take another inhale here. And exhale. Inhale the right toes back. So while we're here, keeping the right toes spinning down towards the mat. So if they want to start to open, see if you can rotate the toes down towards the mat using your inner part of your thigh. Left heel sinking down. So you have a nice, strong three-legged down dog here. Sometimes we get loose in this right leg. So try to activate. Press through that right heel. Take an inhale and exhale. This time, go ahead and send the right toes all the way up and back. And then exhale, go ahead and pull the knee through. Left foot spins down, so it's pointed to the front corner, left corner of your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink. Let's take our palms together here. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm cut off. Had some internet technical issues this morning. So go ahead and bring your palms together, pressing all of the 5 fingers together. In the palm, it's going to immediately make space in the chest. So the more active you are, the more space you're going to make in the upper body. Take a breath in, lengthen through your crown, and exhale. One more breath in, and a breath out. Inhale, send the fingertips up, and exhale, split the palms, frame the right foot. Right foot goes back, stay lifted if you'd like, high to low. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Take an inhale here, and exhale. This time, go ahead and send the left toes back. Again, keeping weight even in the arms. Right heel sinks down. Left toes are spinning down towards your mat. Once you're there, engage that left leg. Really press through that left heel. Feel all of this energy flowing through the body. Take a breath in and a breath out. When you're ready, go ahead and slowly start to take that left leg all the way up and back. And then exhale, pull the knee forward. Right foot spins down, grounding from your heels. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sink your choice, keeping the arms up or bringing the palms to heart. Wherever you are, bring that right hip forward so your hips are squared. Grounding into your mat and growing taller through the top of the head. Take an inhale and exhale. One more breath in and a breath out. Inhale, send the fingertips up. Exhale, split the palms, frame the left foot. Left foot goes back to meet the right. Keep it lifted for more. High to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in first. And a breath out. Inhale, rise. Bend deep, look at the hands, lockstep, float. Hips sink down, chair pose. And then exhale, straighten the legs, swan dive. Inhale, heart lifts, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step back, high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Go right into our sides. Inhale, right leg all the way up. Exhale, with control, step through. Left foot spins down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, draw that line. Frame the right foot goes back, maybe cross the ankle this time. High to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Plant the right heel down. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, step through. Right foot spins. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Left foot back, maybe cross the ankle, high to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, rise. Bend deep, look at the hands, lockstep, float. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, melt. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, straighten the legs, lift the heart. Swan dive. Breath in, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. This time, step it right back to down dog. Take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left heel plants, right heel lifts. Exhale, send the right leg through. Left foot spins down, inhale, rise. Exhale, all the way down. Right foot back to meet the left, high to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Right heel plants down, send the left toes high. Exhale, step through. Right foot spins, inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Left foot back, high to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. You have 3 breaths, round of breaths, however you want to use them. Maybe it's in down dog. Maybe it is in child's pose. Maybe it is just laying on your mat. About 2 more rounds. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. We'll meet back in downward facing dog for our last piece of our little sun salutations here. So from here, go ahead and rise high, bend deep, walk step, maybe float to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, now tuck the head in the elbows. Inhale, rise, reach, maybe send the hips forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, swan dive. This time, inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step back with the left foot. Drop to the left knee. Softening the left toes. Inhale, arms come up. And don't be afraid to go ahead and take that little bit of an extra back bend here if you're feeling up for it. So just extending maybe a little bit more, sinking into that right leg, pressing into the top of that back foot. Take a breath in and a breath out. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. This time, inhale, reach to the fingertips. Exhale, draw your line through center. Frame the right foot, curl the left toes, lift the left knee. Right foot's going to go back to meet the left. Inhale, pull forward, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take an inhale first. And exhale, release the heels. Inhale, rise. Bend deep, look at your hands, walk, step, flow. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. This time, right foot's gonna go back. Drop the knee, soften your toes. When you're ready, gather the energy. Inhale, and exhale, stay. So as you're here, pressing into all 4 corners of the left foot. Pressing into the top of the right foot, taking that little back bend if you'd like. Take an inhale and exhale. Breath in, reach the fingertips. And a breath out, draw your line. Framing that left foot, curl the toes, lift the right knee. Left foot goes all the way back to meet the right. Inhale, pull forward, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, rise. Bend deep, look at the hands, lock, step forward. Big breath in, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale now. Inhale, rise, reach tall. And exhale, let it go. Big breath in, halfway lift. And then exhale, this time left foot steps back. Your choice, you can come down to the knee or keep it lifted. Whatever you decide, scissor the legs together, the inner thigh, rise up. So if you're here, sinking into your center, dropping the shoulders down, take a breath in and a breath out. One more, inhale and exhale. Inhale through the fingertips and exhale, draw your line. Right foot goes back to meet the left. High plank, lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Rise high, bend deep, look forward, walk, step, float. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. This time, plant the hands. The right toes are going to go back. When you're ready, either drop the knee, come into that low lunge, or come on up to your crescent. Shoulders drop, scissor the legs, breath in, and a breath out. Two more. Breathing in, letting go. One more breath in, and a breath out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, draw your line, frame your foot. Left foot goes back to meet the right, high to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take an inhale here. And exhale. We got one more round of that full sequence on each side. So rise high, bend deep, look forward, walk, step, float. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, melt. Inhale, rise, reach tall. And exhale, let it go. Head is the last to fall. This time, inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, left foot back. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, right back down. Right foot back to meet the left. Chaturanga or down dog. This time, take a breath in first and a breath out. Rise high, bend deep, look forward, walk, step, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands this time. Left foot steps back. Or is it the right foot? I think it's the right foot. Sorry, I got a little confused. The opposite foot that you just did. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, sink. Breath in, reach. And exhale, draw your line. Left foot back, high to low or down dog. One chair there, we meet in downward facing dog. I'm just kind of taking this pose for a moment, for all that it is. Checking in with the fingertips, so you're pressing into the fingertips, especially the thumb and the pointer finger, pressing the heart back. Heels are sinking. Making space in the body. Take a breath in and a breath out. So this time when we rise high, bend deep, go forward, we are going to hop into Buddha squat. So if that's too much on the knees, you can just come down to a seated position into butterfly. You're still going to get the hips. So your choice. Rise high, bend deep, look forward, walk, step, float. So toes to wrists, Buddha squat. And then, as I said, if you're not feeling that this morning, just bring the soles of the feet together, elbows to the thighs for butterfly. In Buddha squat, we're going to use that activation in the hands So really pressing the palms together. This is going to open up the collarbone and also let us sink a little deeper into our center. So maybe you close your eyes here, taking a breath in and your breath out at your own pace, your own rhythm. Just bringing an awareness to your breath, to your body, to your mind. One more. Breath in, and a breath out. Go ahead and plant the hands down in front of you. We're going to heel toe the feet together. Sink the hips low. Arms come up into chair pose. And then as you're here, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go ahead and take your hook over to the left side. Pulling that left knee in line with the right. Right elbow's tucked into the right rib. Again, activating the hands to get a nice twist here. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale to the other side. So pulling the right knee back this time. Tucking this left elbow into the left rib. Pressing the top hand into the bottom hand. Taking an inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, stay. This time, inhale, press through the heels, straighten the legs. It's going to feel so good. Open the arms to a V. And then exhale, go ahead and clip the hips. Right knee comes up to kiss the heart. And then exhale, send it back to crescent. Heel toe that left foot out a little bit, sinking into this front leg. Hands can come to your heart. Take a breath in and a breath out. Another inhale and exhale. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. And then this time, go ahead and lower the right leg all the way down to the knee. Send the fingertips up and then go ahead and peel them open. Right arm forward, left arm back. Gaze can go to the back hand if it feels okay on the neck. If not, just keeping it gaze forward. So as you're here, you're lifting up and out of the hip, getting a nice twist in the upper body. Toes can stay curled. Take an inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release the left hand down past the left hip. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, draw your line. Frame your left foot. You may need to heel toe it over a little bit. Curl the right toes. Lift the right knee. Send the left toes back to meet the right. Down dog. Take an inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And a breath out. Remember this time when we come forward, we can land in Buddha. Rise high, bend deep, look forward, walk, step, float to the front. Hips are low. This time we're going to press the left palm down. So you can take the left fingertips facing the right toes. And then peel that right arm open. And as you're here, you're using your left elbow to help open up the chest a little bit. So your left elbow's on the inner part of your left thigh. Taking an inhale and exhale. And go ahead and replace the left hand with the right, keeping the right fingertips towards the left toes. Again, this bicep is on the inside of my right leg. Inhale, left arm high. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale. And then exhale, go ahead and plant both hands on your mat. Heel toe your feet together. Or hip width if that's better for you. Hips sink low. Chair pose. Inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale, draw your line through center. This time, go ahead and hook the left elbow to the right thigh. Now when you're ready, start to shift your weight into that right leg, maybe popping the left heel and taking the left toes back. Crescent lunge with a twist. Press through that left heel, lift the belly off the thigh. Take an inhale and exhale. One more, breathe in and breathe out. From here, we're gonna lower this back leg for 3 with the twist. If the twist is too much, or you're just not feeling the twist right now, just come to center. So from here, take an inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower all the way down. Keeping those toes curled. Send the fingertips all the way up. And then exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Twist. Take an inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And a breath out. Sweep the right arm down past that right hip. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, draw your line, frame your foot, curl the left toes, lift the knee, send the right foot back to meet the left. Down dog, take an inhale and exhale. So we'll move through that on each side. It's your choice if you want to do the low lunge or if you want to take that twist in the higher lunge. So, some options there. So together, rise high. Bend deep, look forward, walk, step, float to Buddha. Once you're there, heels in, toes out. And then go ahead and drop the left hand down. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale through center. Left arm high. Exhale down. Heel toe the feet together. Inhale up, chair pose, sink. Draw your line through center. And then this time, go ahead and hook the right or the left knee with the right elbow. Shift your weight to the left side. Maybe pop the heel first and then take the right toes back. Take a breath in and a breath out. 2 more. Inhale and exhale, pressing into that upper hand and the lower hand, activating. 1 more breath in and a breath out. Now we move, take an inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. And go ahead and take the arms all the way up. Split the palms, right arm forward, left arm back. Take an inhale and exhale. Take the left arm down, sweeps the hip, arms come up. And exhale, draw your line. Curl the toes, lift the knee, left foot goes back to meet the left. Right, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here and an exhale. 2 more breaths in. And a breath out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. This time, rise high, bend deep, look forward, walk, step, float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, melt over the knees. Inhale, rise, reach tall. And exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades on the way down. Hinging at the waist, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, plant the hands, step it back, down dog. So from here, we're gonna move from down dog to high plank. And then we're gonna walk ourselves right knee is going to come up, right thigh over the left thigh. If you're someone that can wrap your right toes around that left calf, great. If not, it's also fine for you to have that right foot just kind of there. You can activate it by pressing through the heel and flexing the right toes. So you're in this down dog with eagle legs. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, pull forward, high plank, eagle legs. So you're really pressing the thighs together. And then exhale, you're going to walk your hands back towards your left toes, keeping that bind in the legs. Once you're there, you maybe have tented fingers, and you feel ready, you can slowly start to sink the hips and lift the heart, making your way into eagle pose. So if you want to keep your hands at heart center, that's an option. If you want to come into eagle arms, take a right underneath the left. Whoops. Pressing the forearms out in front of you. Nice, strong, standing leg. Again, think about that inner thigh, engaging the inner thigh, squeezing them together. Take another breath in. And a breath out. And then from here, you can keep eagle arms or unravel, it's up to you. Right knee comes up to kiss the heart, keeping the toes flexed. Step it right out in front of you, back to our crescent. When you land in it, it doesn't need to be crescent. So you take those little micro movements you need to find your crescent. So maybe heels toeing that foot out, sinking in, squaring the hips. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. One more breath in, and a breath out. Turn the left foot parallel to the mat. Right forearm's going to come to the right thigh. Peel open side angle. Your version, you can stay here, or you can drop the right fingertips to a block, book, or the mat. If you're feeling open enough, you can take the bind. So, 3 options there for your side angle. You have about 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now sink into that right leg just a little bit more. We're going to use the upper body, cartwheel the hands up, warrior 2. Sink in. Let it go. Another inhale. Exhale. Peel this right hip open. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. And cartwheel your hands down. Big cartwheel arms. Turn the left foot, right foot back, down dog. Take an inhale here. And exhale. 1 more breath in. And a breath out. And then this time, go ahead and take the left thigh over the right. So before you even start anything, once you're here, I want you to squeeze. So you're really squeezing the top thigh and the right thigh together. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. Exhale, pull forward, high plank. Breath in. And then exhale, walk the hands back towards the right toes. When you're ready, hips sink, heart lifts. This time, left arm under the right. If you're taking eagle arms, sending the forearms forward. Strong standing leg, face is soft. Take an inhale and exhale. one more breath in and a breath out. Go ahead and keep the arms or release to prayer. Left knee comes up, step it forward, crescent lunge. Heel toe that left foot out, sink in. Strong pose. Pressing through that right heel, sending energy through the fingertips, through the crown of the head. Take one more breath in and a breath out. Turn the right toes parallel to the mat. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take your side angle. I'll encourage you wherever you are to tuck the tailbone, sink into that left leg, reaching through that right arm. Whether you're here or you're down here, I guess if you're in a bind, you're not reaching through the right arm as much. If you're in a bind, you want to lift your heart, maybe your gaze. Two more, breath in. Breath out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bend a little further in that left leg. Use the upper body to drive yourself up. Sink in, warrior two. Maybe heel toe that left foot out a little more. Sending energy down this right thigh. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse. Big cartwheel, arms down. Left foot goes back to meet the right. Down dog. Take an inhale here. And exhale. Two more, breath in. And a breath out. And then from here, go ahead and walk your hands right back to the toes. Heel till your feet hip width apart. Go ahead and just take this forward fold, however you like. Gorilla, peace fingers, grabbing opposite arms, lots of choices. Keeping that micro bend in the knees and then slowly starting to straighten. So feeling the backs of the legs open. Maybe shaking your head. And then wherever you are with the arms, go ahead and release them down. Taking your toes, lifting them up and gently placing them right back down to the mat. And then slowly rising up. Shoulders and head are the last to rise. Maybe taking a few shoulder rolls to the back and to the front. And then we'll heel toe our feet together. Actually, they're going to be hip width apart. We're going to come into a toe stand. So clip the hips. Sounds scarier than it is. Trust yourself. So, slowly start to just sit like you're sitting in chair pose. And then, with one foot and then the other, just come onto your toes. And if this is enough, that's great. Stay here. Or, start to challenge yourself to lower the hips all the way down so that the hips are in line with the knees, or you have a nice parallel thigh on the floor. And then you can bring your hands together to heart center. Gaze is over the mat. Just breathe. And then slowly release the hands down. Go ahead and walk your hands out. Down dog, so let the heels sink down. And then inhale the right leg high. And then exhale, step it through both hands. Right hand on the inside of the right leg. Drop the left knee. We're going to keep the right nice and close to the right shoulder. So straight arms into lizard pose here, pressing your mat away, taking your gaze up a little bit, pressing into this right foot. You can soften the left toes. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more. Inhale and exhale. And then from here, go ahead and heel toe. You can take your right hand on the outside of the right foot. Heel toe that right foot over to the left wrist. And slowly just lower it down into your half pigeon. Curl the left toes, send the left leg back a little bit. And then go ahead and melt down. And then slowly come into straight arms. We're just going to do one more thing here. We're going to come into cow face. So curl the toes. Start to lift the hips. And you're just going to bring this left leg or this left knee closer to your right seat or behind the right knee. And then slowly start to sit the hips back. Heel toe that left foot forward. You can come into eagle arms. Again, getting a nice stretch in the shoulders. So right arm underneath the left, or you can come into prayer or start to walk the hands out in front of you, letting the head hang heavy. For more activation, you can flex the feet. Notice any resistance you have and try to lean in, letting go. And then slowly start to walk your hands back up. Release your legs, shake them out a little bit. Cross the ankles up and over the knees. Make your way back to down dog for other side. Take a breath in and a breath out. This time send the left foot up, and then exhale, go ahead and step it through. Left hand on the inside of the left foot, drop the knee. Keeping the left knee tucked to that left bicep. Soften the right toes. Press your mat away, pull the heart forward. So right now you're activating in the hands, you're activating in the foot. If I don't activate this left leg, which sometimes we don't want to, but it's going to start to go out. So see if you can use that inner thigh to pull it up. Take another breath in and a breath out. And then when you're ready, left hand goes on the outside of the left foot, heel toe the right foot towards the right wrist. And then come into your half pigeon, taking that extra lengthening you would like in the back leg. And melting down. curl the toes first, the back toes, and then slowly just scoot that right knee up to the left heel, and then eventually to the left knee, and then sit your hips back. Then your arm variation, your choice. Hi. Flexing the feet, maybe hinging over that top leg, feeling that sensation, that's all it is. Hopefully, if it's pain, come out. Just some sensation in that left leg. And then slowly lift the heart up. Release the bind of the legs, shake them out. And then inhale, arms up. And then exhale, slowly start to lower arms overhead. Stretching from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes, just like we did at the beginning of class. And then exhale, arms to a T. Go ahead and take a supine twist. So right leg over to the left, gaze to the right for a moment. And then rolling that right hip back to your mat. Keeping the arms open. Left leg lifts, take it over to the right, gaze to the left. And then rolling that left hip back to your mat. Taking one more good morning stretch. Taking that inhale, making space. And then exhale into Shavasana, final rest. Take anything you need along the way that we didn't do. You can slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Staying right where you are or rolling to your right side for one more moment as I read you a quote by Rumi. Try something different. Surrender. With your eyes closed, coming to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your knees, to your heart, or your third eye. Taking another inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Thank each of you for coming out and sharing your practice with me today. The peace and the light within me honors the peace and the light